Welcome back. Hey, in Module 2, the introduction for Module 2, I had you all share your wonderful ideas for building relationship and community in a Google Slides and shared Google Slides that are linked right here. And so I'm going to go into those slides because I want to use them to share with you a couple of features that aren't always known and are highly valuable. And I'm going to share that via a story. I used to do professional development for teachers on how to integrate technology into their classrooms. And one time I had two teachers who were co-teaching give me a shout out and say, "Hey Michelle, would you come teach me how to use a wiki? We want to do a wiki project with our students." And so we set up time and started working together on learning to use a wiki. And I taught them how to get into the wiki and navigate around it. And then I stopped and I said, "I am wondering if you would be willing to take a risk with me." And of course they were a little nervous about that, but they were willing to listen. And so the risk that I wanted them to take is that I would not teach them anything else about a wiki, but that I would let them then put the wiki out in front of their students and let the students discover the components of the wiki, similar to what we did for Schoology and for your digital life videos. So a couple of things happened that were great learning. To help these teachers, I started by, I'd teach the first section and then the next section they taught and I was still in the room. Third section of the day, they felt very comfortable, so I left, went and did the rest of my job, and I checked back in at the last section of the day. They were doing great. The next day, I checked in on them again, and in that first section, a student said, "Hey, all of my information is gone." And we went, "You're kidding? Well, the wiki, like Google Slides, has the opportunity to go back and look at a version history. So we were able to go back in the version history and find that his work had indeed been deleted, and we could identify exactly who did that. And it was a young lady, and she said, "Oh, I didn't know when I deleted that I was deleting his work. I thought I was just cleaning up my work." So then we were able to talk about the shared nature of that wiki and the document that it is. So let me show you. Google has a very similar feature that allows us to look at the version history. It's under the file menu for the person who has created the document. You can go in and see the version history. And so I am going to show you, click on that, and you can see that I can see on each date who was in and working on putting their ideas into this document. The neat thing about this is I can go back in time and it's all color coded, so anything that Daniel entered is going to be pink and anything that Maria entered is going to be blue, so I can see exactly who entered what at what time. Now, what I did for this student, because I could see his work in there, but we had other work on top of that, is I copied his work and went back to our latest edition, pasted it in, and he was able to continue working. So the version history is really important, not only for maybe recovering some work that accidentally got deleted in a collaborative project, but also for documenting who's doing the work. If I go in and I have a group project and I can see that Tanner is worked on the 27th, but not since then, and I have a student who comes from his group and comes to talk to me and says, "Tanner's not pulling his weight," then I have an opportunity to go talk to Tanner and share with him what I'm seeing in the version history and develop a strategy on how he can be a good colleague and helper. So a couple of great opportunities that exist within version history. The last two things I want to show you is as we finish up, and our Monday class has opportunity to meet, and our Tuesday class has opportunity to finish up, adding their ideas. You may want to keep these because this is a collaborative document. At any time, people can go in and change things, or they could delete things, or I might just clean it up and use it for my next semester. So if you don't want to lose these ideas, if you want to keep them and use them for the future, you all, even though you have not created the document, can go in and make a copy. This would make a Google slide set in your Google Drive. So you can copy the entire presentation or just selected slides that you choose. Now, if you are a person who doesn't want to work in Google Drive, then you can also go to download and choose the file type that you would like to download that in and save it. I encourage you to do that because as you get to student teaching or even your own classroom, you're going to want ideas on how to build relationship and community. And this is a great resource on lots of different ideas on how to do that. And it complements the Tequity Note Catcher that you worked on as well. So thanks for engaging in this activity and checking out some new features in Google Slides.